We want to now look at the natural rate of unemployment graphically in our WSPS model, where we're plotting the unemployment rate U on the x-axis and the real wage W by P on the y-axis. Now let's first look at how we graph the wage setting curve with U on x-axis and W by P on y-axis. Now first we should recall that the wage setting curve shows us the wage that workers demand. Now the weight setting curve with the assumption P is equal to PE given to us as W by P is equal to FUZ is plotted as a downward sloping curve when we take the unemployment rate on the x-axis and real wage on the y-axis. This is because we know when the unemployment rate increases, there's a fall in workers' bargaining power because now it's more difficult for workers to find jobs, but it's more easier for firms to hire new workers as there's a larger pool of workers to choose from. So as workers' bargaining power goes down, they become willing to accept a lower wage, and hence you get the downward sloping wage setting curve with the assumption P is equal to PE. Now let's look at how we plot the price setting curve. So first let's recall the price setting curve shows us the real wage firms are willing to pay. Now the price setting curve given to us as W by P is equal to 1 by 1 plus M is represented by a horizontal line when we take unemployment rate on the horizontal axis and real wage on the vertical axis, and we plot it as a horizontal line at W by P is equal to 1 by 1 plus M. So now why do we plot it as a horizontal line at this point? That's because the real wage implied by price setting, which is 1 by 1 plus M, does not depend upon the unemployment rate. So now that we have the weight setting and price setting curve, we know the intersection of the horizontal price setting curve and the downward sloping weight setting curve with the assumption P is equal to PE gives us the natural rate of unemployment as we can see over here. Because we know this is the point where the wage demanded by workers represented by WS curve is consistent with the wage firms are willing to pay given to us by the price setting.